My name is Sunday Aderibigbe, your wealth ambassador. We are back again to another episode of a Web Builder session with me. How has been the week so far? We want to thank the people that have been saying thank you to us, following our series of topics. We want to thank you, and we want to thank you for the people that have been sharing this so that a lot of people can benefit from this knowledge that we have been sharing. So for the people that have been listening to us or that will be listening to us for the first time, we come from time to time to talk to ourselves about the wealth knowledge that people can use to move themselves from wherever they want to be, from A to B, wherever they want to be. We give them the knowledge, the diets, so that they can use it to practicalize it and get the result. So we have been talking about the journey to billionaire. We've talked about the part one, where we talk about our journey. And then the last episode, we talked about our pathway, wealth creation. We are going to be moving forward on this level again to talk about how we can activate multiple stream of income. So for the benefit of people that will be looking or watching us for the first time, so what we are trying to make sure that we make a lot of people to be worthy through this knowledge. So we observe that universities are not giving us the wealth financial knowledge. So there is a gap there, and if you look at it, there is a lot of inflation. Standard of living is becoming unbecoming, and as such, there is a need for us to understand how to make money, how to create money, how to manage and multiply our money. And hence, that is why we have been coming out to give ourselves incentive topic or on how we can start making money, or how we can start managing and multiply our money. So today, we are going to be continuing on the journey, and I want you to fasten your seatbelt. So we want to explain to you how you can activate sources of income, activate multiple sources of income. We want the money to be coming from left, right, and left, right for you, so that you can make an impact. You can able to be achieve whatever goal and make a living for yourself. There are strategies that the wealthy people have been using to achieve this. If you observe, people that are wealthy, they don't only have money or money in one location. They have in different enterprises, in different vehicles that I explained last episode. So now, as an individual, how do you now activate multiple stream of income so that the money will be coming from you left, from the right, so you become an ocean or a sea that never dry? So that is what I want to talk today. So I want you to call your friends or call your wife, your family, so that they can benefit from this. So for us to start this journey of wealth creation, what is the specific income that is common to everybody? What is the general income that is common to everybody? Is salary. Salary. Everybody that started in the journey of wealth creation started with salary. So salary is what people use to start income. So you see, people will go to uni, or they start with salary to get money. So that is where a majority of the people start with. So what now amused me most in that, when that salary is not sufficient for people, what they do is to go and look for another job. So you can hear that some people are doing 3 jobs, 4 jobs, and then when you still ask them, so they will tell you that they find it difficult to save. So that shows that they need something that can get more money for them. So they need more money that can get more income for them, not within themselves. So the weakness of salary is until when you work before they give you. The only limit they can do is maybe because you are working in an organization, they will tell you that they give you what they call holiday pay. But if your holiday pay finishes, they can't able to give you more money on it. So if you are working on salary, it's just a one-line stream. I'm going to explain how it works as you go along in this episode. So salary is common to everybody. There's nothing bad in salary, starting with salary. As a matter of fact, I myself is an entrepreneur, and I used to tell people that everybody cannot be an entrepreneur like me. So they can work for people. But if you want to work, depend on salary, you must make sure you work yourself to be on the higher cadre in the management level of an organization where they split the bulk of the money. So now on the journey to income, sources of income. So what are the dimensions of sources of income? One is what I've been explaining, which I call one-time source. So this one, once you do it, you are going to get money. Once you do it, if you go to work, once you are clocking out, you are going to get money. If you are a contractor, maybe they give you a contract. Once you do the contract, you execute the contract, what they will do, they will give you the money. Or if you are a sales guy, once you sell something to people, they will give you either your commission or anything. This is one-time source. So one-time source is what I call this. It is particular to everybody, and that is what majority people are based or are focused on. So, but if you want to move further, there is another source which I call once and only source. Once and always source. This one, income, once you can get this activated, once you can set it started, then the money will be coming. Either you are there or you are not there. All you have to do is to, start it. And at times, most often, once you want to click to this next level, it might be so difficult, maybe because of the requirement of you starting it. But once you start it, you see that money will be coming from you. Especially, for instance, if you want to start a transport business, for instance, it's going to cost you a lot of money to buy the vehicle you need. Either you want a car, but once you buy the car, you see that the money can be coming. You can use the car to generate money every time. You don't need to go and buy another one, except if you want to multiply. So once you buy the one for the purpose of I want to do transport business, and you cannot continue to use it and generate money. And also too, if you are into property, you just think you want to invest into property. So once you invest in the property, you struggle to get the property. They said, come and pay 25%, come and pay 15%. Once you pay it, my boss, so what happened? You put your tenant inside the place, and then you start getting money monthly without you doing nothing anymore. Or if you think, okay, the tenant's model is not what I want to use service apartment mode, anyway, you start getting money as you go. So that is how once and always source happen. It takes struggle for you to start it. But once you can start it, then you start making money. And also too, if you think, I can write a book, you take your time when your mates are sleeping, you take your time to write it, you go to the publisher, they help you to edit it, you do everything needed to be done. And by the time you put it out, Amazon, even while you are sleeping, you're going to be getting money through it. So those are the one-time scheme that a lot of people are using. Or, as I said in the last episode, if you can even sing, let's say you can sing, you can even go to studio, take your time to practice, rehearse, and do a lot of things, and after then your album is out. So once the album, and people like your album, you will start making money. You don't even need to do anything. And you know what? With just that one album too, you can become a billionaire. So you can become a billionaire. We know a lot of people that with just one album, they become something. So the same thing in that route. So if you want to activate more sources of another dimension, you must be thinking, once you start with one-time source, you must be thinking of once and only source. Once and only source. You must be thinking of that. And then the next thing is free flow. free flow source. This one is even easier. It's easier. If you can able to activate free flow source, you'll be thinking, you put your money somewhere, you don't even need to do anything than just for you to put your money there. Once you do that, they will just call you maybe at the end of the financial year to say that money that you put in the stock has now appreciated. Is now the one what you buy £10 or 5 pounds is now become £7, £8 without you doing nothing. You just put your money there, and then the money will be doing itself. They will tell you, you just get home and you see a letter from the company that you buy your stock and say they're giving you a dividend. They put money in your account and you still keep your stock. They can even say they are giving you bonus. So those are the things that a lot of people have been using to activate sources of income. So the summary of everything that we are saying is, you must make sure you activate all the dimensions. So all the dimensions of these sources. So on your journey to wealth, you must activate. Once you start with one-time source, you must not sit down there alone. You must be thinking of once and only. After once and only, you must be thinking of a free flow, so that is the combination of when you now see that a lot of money, you don't lack money. You don't like money because you have activated the sources of income. So why multiple stream of income? Why people say, why did I need this multiple stream of income? There are a lot of reasons why you need it. Because you must not put your head in one basket. You understand? You must not put your head in one basket. If you are sick tomorrow, what will happen? If you don't have opportunity for multiple stream of income, if you need to do some emergency, something come and something happens to you or happens to your head or something, and you stop working. So if the only source that you have is just one route, then it gives you a lot of concern. Then another thing is, the standard of living is becoming extremely high. So we need to increase our earning potential. So we need to want to earn more money, more revenue to come into us. So because of that, a lot of us have been taking advantage of our personal ability. But now it goes beyond our personal ability. That is why you see us doing, okay, I have 3 jobs. You finish from one, you move to another, and yet you are not getting it. The strategy is wrong. So for you to have increase any potential, you must activate multiple stream of income for yourself. And the funniest thing about it is, when that money is now coming, it gives you greater security. So it gives you a greater security. You have rest of mind that everything cannot go wrong at the same time. If they stop you at work, you still get money coming from your rent or coming from other sources. So you will rest assured. And you know what? If you have a greater security for yourself, what happens is you produce more. You produce more because you are not working under fear, under anxiety. Maybe somebody will sack me, and maybe this thing will happen, because you know that you have other multiple stream of income. Have you not observed a lot of people that have money in different places? You see them that they are relaxed and they are being given more. So that is what multiple stream of income gives to us. And if you want to become a billionaire, or you want to become a millionaire or thousandaire, this is the unending secret that you need to use to activate in achieving your wealth status. I told you about, in last episode, I told you about the vehicles of wealth creations. So we use this to activate these vehicles. So use this multiple stream of income so that you can join the league of people that are wealthy, or people that are doing ordinary things, so within the society. So these are the strategies that people have been using. Having now said this, how do you now have a strategy for creating wealth? So how do you now get to use this? of creating wealth. So number one thing we have to do is we have to discover what is our primary source or dominant source. So if you are in paid employment or a business, there's nothing bad in it. But if it is our dominant source or our primary source is business, as I've said earlier on, we need to be working. We need to be working to achieve the higher classification. So the people that enjoyed the primary source are the executive. So if you are at the bottom right now, you must ensure that you work yourself up. So that is why I always tell people that you must not do what we call nomadic. That is to say, today is nurse, next tomorrow is security, other next day is IT. You must make sure you activate your primary source or dominant source by standing or staying in one profession and work yourself towards the up, or work yourself so that once you determine that that is your dominant source, you will now use that dominant source to develop what I call a 30-70 principle. What that principle is telling us is that you can spend 70% of what comes to you, but 30% should be kept in savings that you will now turn to the once and always income. So once you can save like 30% continuously for some time, you can now diversify it and use it to start another stream. And use it to start another stream. For average people that are wealthy, we have found out that they have at least 4 sources of income that is coming to them. So for you yourself too, that you're listening to me, I want you to consider this. You must make sure you activate at least 4 sources so that you have what I call oceanic wealth. So the oceanic wealth, you now consider where are you going as related to creating your wealth. Do you consider which one do you want to keep? Which aspect of wealth creations do you want to keep on this income stream, and you focus more on it? For instance, myself, when I determined that this is my primary source, I focus on once and always. Everything that I was doing, I was expanding on once and only, and it gives me access, give me security to be able to move to another source on the journey. So what we are trying to say is you must ensure that you activate other sources of income so that you can have financial security, you can increase your revenue. So those are the ways that people have been using to move their wealth status to the next level. And this is what I have for you on this episode. So I want you to watch out for me. I'm going to be coming back again to give you another incentive topic about how we can move to the next level. So thank you very much for listening to me. Again, my name again is Sunday Aderibigbe, your wealth ambassador. Thank you and see you in next episode. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.
What time is it? Apostolic Church of Acacia vous invite à la 3e édition de la conférence What Time Is It? 2 jours d'enseignement avec l'homme de Dieu, le pasteur Jules Dongala, louange et adoration, frère Fistambouyi, le chantre Louvangandou et la chorale Acacia. Thème de la soirée, le Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Vous êtes attendus le samedi 3 et dimanche 4 juin 2023 de 17h à 21h au Soul House 117 Fairfield Street, Manchester M12 6EL. Venez expérimenter la puissance du Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Chez nous, l'invité invite. Que Dieu vous bénisse. What time is it? Apostolic Church of Acacia vous invite à la 3e édition de la conférence What Time Is It? 2 jours d'enseignement avec l'homme de Dieu, le pasteur Jules Dongala, louange et adoration, frère Fistambouyi, le chantre Louvangandu et la chorale Acacia. Thème de la soirée, le Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Vous êtes attendus le samedi 3 et dimanche 4 juin 2023 de 17h à 21h au Soul House 1, 17 Fairfield Street, Manchester M12 6EL. Venez expérimenter la puissance du Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Chez nous, l'invité invite. Que Dieu vous bénisse. What time is it? Apostolic Church of Acacia vous invite à la 3e édition de la conférence What Time Is It? 2 jours d'enseignement avec l'homme de Dieu, le pasteur Jules Dongala, louange et adoration, frère Fistambouyi, le chantre Louvangandu et la chorale Acacia. Thème de la soirée, le Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Vous êtes attendus le samedi 3 et dimanche 4 juin 2023 de 17h à 21h au Soul House 1, 17 Fairfield Street, Manchester M12 6EL. Venez expérimenter la puissance du Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Chez nous, l'invité invite. Que Dieu vous bénisse. What time is it? Apostolic Church of Acacia vous invite à la 3e édition de la conférence What Time Is It? 2 jours d'enseignement avec l'homme de Dieu, le pasteur Jules Dongala, louange et adoration, frère Fistambouyi, le chantre Louvangandu et la chorale Acacia. Thème de la soirée, le Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Vous êtes attendus le samedi 3 et dimanche 4 juin 2023 de 17h à 21h au Soul House 1, 17 Fairfield Street, Manchester M12 6EL. Venez expérimenter la puissance du Dieu d'Abraham, d'Isaac et de Jacob. Chez nous, l'invité invite. Que Dieu vous bénisse. What time is it? Apostolic Church